I really enjoyed this. I thought it was fantastic. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Poor Things. I finally got a chance to see it. It's a comedy fantasy, about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Stars Emma Stone, William Dafoe, Mark Ruffalo, Rami Youssef. We follow Emma Stone's character, Bella Baxter. And right off the bat, you can tell she's different. Turns out she was brought back to life by William Dafoe's character, Dr. Godwin. She calls him God for the most part. But you can tell she's like a child in an adult body. So the way she moves is just incredible. When she gets up, how she walks, how she eats, how she talks is just not there yet. It's not coming together. And then Defoe brings in another guy, Rami's character, Max, to monitor her and watch her and, write down her progression, as she learns how to talk better and how to read. And she starts expressing herself a little bit. She also discovers masturbation. This movie has a lot of sex in it, in case you didn't know. But the three characters, she's kind of being protected. First by God and then by Max. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And she wants to explore. She wants to see the world. She wants to grow. And that's what we see and experience in this movie. We watch Bella grow. Then we get introduced to Mark Ruffalo's character, Duncan. He's like this lawyer. He's kind of sleazy, supposed to be this playboy or whatever. And he wants to take Bella away, like travel with her to different parts to have sex and eat good food. And Bella's like, all right, cool. She doesn't know any better. She doesn't know the world. She doesn't know anything. She's just like a free thinker. So she's like, yeah, I'm going to go with this guy for a little bit. Don't worry. I'll come back and I'll marry you, Max. But, right now I'm going to go out and travel with Duncan to see the world. And first, Max is upset, like, no, you can't go. We're engaged. I'm going to fight this guy. And William Dafoe's character, God, he's just like, yeah, you can go. Because he's a scientist. And he's like, this is the experiment to see how she reacts to things in the world. She'll be fine. You'll let her go. And they go out and they go to all these different locations, traveling together. And Emma Stone and Mark Ruffalo are just not only having a bunch of sex, but their acting is so amazing. Like everything looks great in terms of the setting and the costumes. But when they're together and they're going back and forth, it's like he can't understand her because she's just so different. She speaks from the heart and it kind of disarms him because he thinks he's the catch. He thinks he's the prize and he, can just sleep with anybody he wants and, they'll always be after him. But when she says certain things to him, it just breaks him, kind of like she slowly breaks him down where he's just not the suave guy we met in the beginning. So it's cool seeing that dynamic and that she is traveling. They're on the ship and she's meeting different people and she talks different because she didn't learn like everyone else. And she gets friends and she just starts seeing the world and she starts making her own choices. And it gets to a point where she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go work and I'm gonna do this for a little bit just because, I need some money. And Duncan is upset, like, yo, you can't do this. And she just navigates through the world, discovering herself and understanding herself. And then the movie comes full circle where she goes back to God and we finally learn about Bella Baxter and, where she comes from. And I was just like, this is crazy. I was really invested in everything that was going on in her life. And it's funny. It's a lot of funny scenes, but it also has that message of understanding yourself and not doing what society wants you to do. And I was just like, this is dope. I really had a good time with it. Everybody that showed up was really good in the movie. And I was laughing a lot watching this. Just the different things that she was doing. The manner in which she was doing certain things is just hilarious. And she talks with no filter, essentially. So it's a little wacky at first. When it first starts, you're like, what is going on? It's like in black and white and stuff. And William Dafoe looks just all cut up and scarred up and you're like, what is happening here? Why is she wearing these outfits? Why are there dog chickens around the house and all these different animals mismatched together? You're like, what is happening? But it's a really good movie and I'm glad I finally got a chance to watch it. I had a great time with Poor Things. If you watch the movie, Let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.